I am now live. I am now live. Oh, turn my phone off. What the heck? The heck is going on here, man? Let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right, got that. Hmm. Three new messages. So, what's happening, everybody? Here we are, Thursday night on the grind. We're live. Um, uh, well, where is it? There it is, right there. Grind. We got to turn off the volume. So, what's up, Mr. Davis? What's going on? So, as usual, let me go ahead on and thank all of my sponsors tonight. What's up, Uncle Bruno? Let me get over here and start off with our good friends over at Hell's Speed Shop, hellspeedshop.com. If you've been watching the last 2 or 3 years, you know these guys make flannel shirts. They are by far the best flannel shirts money can buy, and they got good pricing. They're high quality. I wear them in the summer and I wear them in the winter. I wear them all year round because in the summer they're not too heavy that you're sweating your butt off, but in the wintertime they're heavy enough to keep you warm. Go over to hellspeedshop.com. Pick out some swag, man. Buy some. Support these guys like they support us, and let them know that Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up is our good friends over at Jade Affiliated. That's jadeaf.com for the best custom wheels out there for your Harley Davidson motorcycles. I personally have the Walter White. Can't wait to get that build started, and it's going to be killer. But you got to get over to jadeaf.com. Check them out on the interwebs. Go to Jade Affiliated on all of the social media platforms, and just go over there and order you some wheels, man. Go check them out. Next up is American Drag Seats, americandragseats.com. Custom motorcycle seats. The motto is, if you got a custom motor, you want a custom motorcycle seat, we've got you covered. We can do it. Whether it's a recover, whether it's a whole new seat, new shape, we offer a full line of Harley Davidson aftermarket seats. We have what you need. Check us out at americandragseats.com or on the social media platforms, American Drag Seats on all of the social media platforms. It's kind of crazy. Everybody's on all the social media platforms now. Next up, our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine, urbanridesmagazine.com. Urban Rides Magazine on all the social media platforms. One of the best, if not the best, magazine in the country for the motorcycle industry. Go check out their sister publication, also Street Bagger Magazine. All of it can be found at urbanridesmagazine.com. And as usual, follow them on all the social media sites. Next up is our good friend over at hopkins-design.com. Let me put you like this. You need a website, you got to get with Earl at hopkins-design.com. Dude makes great websites, print, web, logos, photos, videos. It doesn't matter. This man has you covered. He is good at it. He's been in business over 25 years. He is phenomenal. Go check him out at hopkins-design.com. And last but not least, right here in Manville, Texas, Legacy Bike Works. Legacy Bike Works on Instagram and Facebook only. Custom audio, custom fiberglass, custom metalwork, custom bikes, custom baggers, custom air rides, center stands, audio, everything you need. Legacy Bike Works right here in Manville, Texas. Like I said, check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Legacy Bike Works. So, what is happening, everybody? I see that we've got some people in the house watching. Things are going good. I've got kind of a unique show tonight because it's not completely about motorcycles. This is more about human beings. And again, the show's only going to be about 30 minutes because we did that whole hour-long thing, and hell, 30 minutes of it was just rambling. So, tune in, check it out, go get you something to drink, sit back and listen to the show. So everybody knows we've got the 2025 bagger build off coming up. We're in the beginning stages of it, but look what's done. The actual rules are finished. They will be posted ASAP onto the grind page, and we have the build sheet. So you, whatever it is you're going to need, you got these 2 pieces of paper. They're official. They're done. It's going to be a good time. We have some good builders, man. We're going to start interviewing some of these builders. Hell, some of them, it seemed like they're afraid to get interviewed on the show, but we will, one way or another, we'll get everybody interviewed. But tonight's show, it kind of encompasses 2 things. One, the motorcycle shop and the builder, but it also kind of encompasses individuals and relationships. So let me give you a little overview of what we're going to be talking about. In the world of motorcycles, you have shops that pop up, people that get the passion, people that want to do it. They do it out of their garages. They get enough work. They end up having a shop. They get their shop going. Everything's rolling along good. And then all of a sudden, it's just, it turns to crap. When you start your business, when you I'm talking the very first day you decide, man, you know what? I want to build motorcycles. Either you went to a rally or you were out having lunch and, you saw some motorcycles go by that you thought were just really badass. Whatever it is, at some point you made the conscious decision, man, I really want to build motorcycles. There was a reason you had something in your cranial area said, hey, I want to do this. It could have been because you thought you could do it. It could be because you thought you could do it better than other people were doing it. You thought, it would be fun to do it. Just whatever the reason was, you had a reason for starting your business. What's up? Let me go on and say hi to everybody up in here. Robert Davis in the house, Uncle Bruno, Patrick Price, John Lynch, Smooth Mofo, Dan Juban in the house, Chris Carlstrom, Keith Barker, Baby Legs Barker's in the house. I appreciate all you guys watching, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Now, back to what I was saying. At some point, you decided, hey, today's the day I want to start a motorcycle shop, whether it's audio, custom building, doing the old school choppers, doing, the baggers, the upgrade. It didn't matter what it was, but you decided you wanted to get in on this. What's up, Jeff? Do you know what it was that started you wanting to be in it? What made you want to start? Because I'm going to tell you, at church tonight, this was kind of the topic that we were talking about. I'm relaying it over to the motorcycle industry. But at some point in time, you decided, I want to do this. I want to do this. So you either go out and spend some money, you open a shop, you build them in your garage, you do something, you get started. There's going to come a day when you're second guessing, man, do I really want to do this? And if you cannot answer that question, why do I want to do this? Because there's going to come a day when you're working and you're going through the trenches and you're doing your thing. If you can't remember why you started your business, you will fail. You will fail every single time. The funny thing is I know a lot. I used to have a list, and I might be able to, if I dig through the archives, I might be able to find that list. But at one point in time, I personally, American Drag Seats, had 114 different shops and dealers for my seats. 114 dealers. I did it for years. I had that many people rolling. I mean, we were doing 300, 400, 500 seats a year. It slowed down in 2008. Then all of a sudden, 2009 rolls around, and out of 114 dealers, I went down to 5. 5 of them, 5 dealers. That means I lost 109 dealerships that were selling my seats, recovers, buying the seats that we manufacture, things of that nature. I made a choice in 2008 to step back away from my company a little bit and quit relying on it and go into the chemical plants. But I've never stopped. The passion to do what I do has never stopped. But there's going to be things in your business, and I don't care how good you are. I don't care how many customers you have. I don't care how good your days are. There is going to come a day when you're sitting in your shop and you're scratching your head and you're thinking, man, why am I doing this? Either it's not fun anymore. What's up, William Cole? What's up, Eric Contreras? But there's going to come a time when you actually question yourself. Why am I still building bikes? Why am I still doing seats? Why am I still doing the chrome plating? Why am I doing these things? That's going on the screen, Eric. If you don't know why you started, you're going to go out of business. And I'll tell you right now, being self-employed is hard enough on its own. It's just by itself, being self-employed is hard because you don't get the vacations. You don't get a standardized paycheck every week. You don't get your employer taking out your taxes and doing all that IRS stuff for you. You don't get any of the creature comforts of working for someone else. And let's be real clear. When you work for someone else, that means all of the responsibility falls upon someone else. So you get your butt up, you go to work, you punch in, you clock in, whatever you do, you go to work, you do your job. And when you leave at your off time, you're done with that job. You don't think about it anymore. You're not stressing over, is there more work coming? Or, what are my P&Ls looking like? Am I in the red? Am I in the black? The checks and balances. You're not worried about that stuff. But as a business owner, and especially in the custom world of stuff that we actually do, all of our businesses, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do in the motorcycle industry. There is not a single piece of this motorcycle industry that is a need industry. It's not. Everything we do collectively is a want. Our customers have to want what we have. They have to want our services because it's not a need. None of this is a need. Nobody needs, a $10,000 motorcycle or a $100,000 motorcycle. Nobody needs it. This is what they want. So you've got that against you. Okay. You're in an industry where it's want. So you fight that battle. A lot of shops, and I revert back to 2008, 2009, because like I said, I had 114 dealers that were selling my seats. We were busy all year round, making money, getting better. It never lasts because there's going to come a day, and I don't care who you are, where you're going to sit down and you're going to be like, why am I doing this? And if you don't have that answer the exact moment you ask yourself that question, you're going to go out of business, just like 109 dealerships went out of business in 2009 that I'm privy of, that I know, that I did business with every day. If you're doing this because you think you're going to be the next Jesse James, or you're doing this because you think it's going to get you women, or it's going to make you a celebrity, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Are you paying attention? You're doing it for the wrong reason. Okay. I know there's people watching this show right now, and I'm looking at them as they comment, which I love the comments. The comments are the best part about this show. But there are people watching this show right now that I know for a fact are on. They're way up there. They're at the top of their game right now, the very tip top. And I guarantee you, two of those people actually sit down on a regular basis and say, man, why am I killing myself? Why am I doing this? But then you see them a couple of weeks later dropping something magnificent that they have built, something that no one else is doing. Those people have the passion, they have the determination, they have the want to do what they do, and the money follows them. The money follows because money follows dedication. Money follows ambition. Money follows drive. Money does not follow talent. I don't care how talented you think you are. Money does not follow talent. Money follows dedication. Money follows hard work. Money follows determination, discipline. It follows, it's like a magnet. And I know a couple of you guys are watching this, and I know y'all are thinking, man, this boy is speaking the truth. He is standing on facts, because that's what everybody loves to say. I'm standing on facts. I don't stand on facts. I believe in facts. There's proof in the pudding. Let me explain this to you. I hear all the time via social media, via the television, the news, whatever. They say if you can only accomplish one thing a day, let it be the fact that you wake up and make your bed. That way you can say every day I did something. Make your bed. I've heard other people say, hey man, get up at the crack of dawn, get up early and work late. I don't believe in the working late part. I don't believe if you can't make your living in 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, you're doing it wrong. That's how I feel. I also don't feel like you have to make your bed, and the fact that you make your bed is going to make you a success. I don't believe that either. What I believe is going to make you a success is, one, tell the truth. The truth will set you free. It says it in the Bible. The truth will set you free. Tell the truth. The truth is ugly. The truth is damning. The truth is bad. But the truth is the truth, and you can actually rely on the truth. Second thing is, treat your customers the way that you want to be treated. And when I say treat your customers, what I mean is talk to them the way you want to be talked to. Reply as quickly as you want to reply. Just basically treat them the way you want to be treated, which everybody wants to be treated with kindness. They want to be treated with respect. They want to be treated with adoration. I mean, the list goes on. Okay. But the reality of it is, I know a lot of people. What's up, Scotty? I see you watching. Pablo and Alma, I see y'all. Frank, what's going on? Timothy Skates is in the house. I appreciate all you guys watching, man. I appreciate that. But my whole point is that everybody has a different way that they work to be successful, to utilize their time, utilize their talents. I've seen the way certain people work and how they do things. And you always think, oh my God, man, they're just so lucky. I don't think luck has a lot to do with it. Let me give you an example. This is something that amazes me. And I'm not calling him out because it's who he is. I'm just saying this individual builder did something. Not true. Some peeps are just dicks. There are. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself, Dan. I get it. All right. So this one person opens his own shop, and I'm going to guess it was around the 2015, 2016 timeframe. And they start building bikes, and they're doing good. Things are going good for them. But then out of the blue, out of nowhere, out of the clear blue sky, and I'm not saying this builder's name because the people that actually follow this builder will know exactly who I'm talking about the moment I say this. So I was watching this builder. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I see this builder build a trike frame and put an LS, maybe an LS1, LS2, LS3. I don't know which LS it was, but he put an LS in it. And I watched him because at that point in time, he was posting pictures and videos and stuff of that nature, which I thought was amazing. I was just blown away that somebody had the talent to say, you know what? I'm going to step back from a motorcycle this week and I'm going to build a LS trike. When they built the LS trike, it was in the shop. It was in the shop. And then all of a sudden you're watching and you're watching and you're watching. And me, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, I am such a fan of the videos and the content this shop puts out. I wish they had their own reality TV show because I would be a fan of watching the show. But anyway, so they built this LS trike, and when they built that trike, I was watching, I was like, you got to be kidding me. This dude doesn't know what he's doing. This dude's got to be a hack. There's no way. How did he know how to put that LS3 in a trike? And then all of a sudden I'm watching one and he's out riding it. And I'm like, oh my God, holy crap. If this guy ever mixes what he just did from scratch and he puts that talent into motorcycles, we're kind of all screwed. We're all screwed. So I'm not saying anybody's name. What's up, Miranda? Thanks for watching. I'm not saying any builder's name. I'm just saying if you are a true fan of this builder, then you already know who exactly I'm talking about. And that builder knows who I'm talking about. That was the day when I saw him riding that trike. That was the day I actually became a true fan of this individual. And it's not so much because I think he's God or the best at everything. What I actually think is he thinks a lot like I do. He just, this is good, but man, I'm gonna shift over here and I think I can make it a little bit better. Or I'm gonna shift over here and I think I can make this a little bit better. He's not afraid to try stuff. He's not afraid to get outside of his comfort zone. He's not afraid to just try something. If it screws up, who cares? Who cares? I tried. I made the effort. I got up. I showed up. I did my homework. I did the hard work. And now I'm going to do this. That is something I've not seen any bagger builder do. I haven't seen it yet. But that one shop, I'm just saying, that's the day I actually became a fan. Now, with that being said, that same builder, I guarantee if you call him on the phone, that guy will tell you, dude, I have had so many bad days. It's not even funny. I've had so many days I want to shut this shop down, walk away, and go paint houses or paint something or do something. Because we all go through days like that where it's like, man, what are we doing? Why are we killing ourselves? It doesn't seem like anybody appreciates us. It doesn't seem like anybody is thankful for the work we put in, the hours we put in, the time we miss from our families. It's like nobody appreciates that. You know, instead, what you get is you get a lot of haters. That's one thing that blows my mind in this industry is it blows my mind that all of these freaking people have a same goal, have the same passion, have the same interest, but yet they hate on each other. And I don't get it. I don't get that part. I mean, it would be so easy for me to get jealous and be upset because this shop over here, they're getting all the audio work and it seems like they're getting all of the big wheel bagger work and they're getting all of this work and all that work and all that. It would be so easy just to hate on them because they're doing something. But in reality, the person I should be hating on is myself because I'm not. Because there's nothing I can't do. There's nothing you can't do. If you don't just get up and make an effort, you don't have to be the best at it. As a matter of fact, you can actually suck at something. But you're only going to suck for a little while. The longer you put your effort into it, the longer you try, the longer you keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, you will eventually get good at it. And then you're going to have people looking for you and being like, dude, man, you're amazing. And a lot of people don't see the struggle. They only see the product, but the struggle is what makes the human. The struggle is what makes the person. The struggle is what makes that shop. You know, the reason that I'm doing this bagger build off, the whole reason I took the time to do all this I'm a fan of bike builders. I'm a fan of watching people build motorcycles. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I love seeing everybody's different take on how they can do stuff, how they can do this, how they can do that. Just like the stereo world. You know, I've often said over the last 7 years, if you really want a stereo competition, give everybody the same exact bike, give everybody the same exact body kit, give everybody the exact same wiring harnesses or, types of wires, give everybody the exact same amps, give everybody the exact same speakers, and have everybody build the exact same bike and then judge the stereos, because it's an even straight across the board playing field as to who can actually do that better. Everybody had the exact same stuff, but you gotta have the manufacturers in on a build off like that. The reason you have to have the manufacturers and the build off like that is because you're going to have somebody front the amps, front the speakers, front the body kits. Maybe they're not going to front the bikes, but make sure the bikes are in 1 year model, like 2000 to 2005. That's the only 5 years you can have a bike. Then you're competing apples to apples. But the other thing is like with the build off right now, I want to do the build off because I want to see guys build motorcycles. I want to see them build bikes. That's the whole bag. I think it's cool. If you have not gone over to the YouTube channel, the Grind Biker Build Off YouTube channel, if you haven't gone over there and watched the 1.5-hour documentary that we did in 2021, you're missing out. You need to go to the YouTube channel. It's free. It's a free 1.5 hours of your life that you'll never get back. But it's this. It's really, really cool. That's what I'm trying to do with the baggers. But here's where the human side of this comes in. So many times in a regular day, we all have a bad day. We all have a good day. We all have issues that we have to get through. Sometimes those issues get so big, we don't want to crawl out of bed. We don't want to even think about the day. We've got responsibilities we have to handle. We've got, either job, family, kids, friends. I mean, we all have obligations that we have to get up, put our pants on, get out there and make an effort, even when we don't want to. I have a circle, and in my circle, one of my friends had to have surgery. I called him at least once a week to check on him. Another friend of mine had cancer. I called him and checked on him at least once a week. One of my friends lost his job. I called him and checked on him once a week. That's just who I am. What's up, Slade? Thanks for watching, man. Has anyone else started except Derek the Upgrade Bolton yet? How many are officially in it? Officially right now, 7 that I can see. I don't know if anyone else has actually started because I'm not seeing any videos posted yet. I'm not getting any in the message board. I'm not getting anything, but I do know for a fact, just because no one started yet doesn't mean they're not doing it, because every single build off had somebody that waited till the last minute to start. But for those that are just now tuning in and watching, we're discussing this 2021 the Grind 2025 All Texas Bagger Build Off, which will be in Galveston, Texas this year. We've got 7 pretty big builders in it that are in it to win it, to do it. We're looking for sponsors. I'm doing everything I can with what I've got to make this stuff work. But you checked on me every damn day when I was sick and when my phone was off. You called my wife. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Brian. I'm glad you said it, because yes, I did, because I care about you, and that's just the way I am with my friends. So if you're dumb enough to give me your phone number and I find out you're sick, I will be calling you. You damn straight I will. What's up, Paul? But anyway, you guys, I wanted to tell y'all this because when I was at church tonight, he was talking about some of these topics, and these topics to me are important because I'm going to tell you right now, there are 4 other shops in Houston right now, along with Legacy, which is a brand new up and coming company. But all 4 of those shops, if they called me and they're like, "Hey, Kevin, man, I kind of need your help, man. Is there any way you can help me with this situation?" I would help them all day long. Just like when I needed a gas tank, I called Eric. Eric graciously just gave me a gas tank, just gave it to me. He didn't have to give it to me. He could have said, "No, man, you're my competitor. You're in Houston. You're competing for the same work I'm competing for. So no, I'm not going to help you." But he didn't. He helped. And I truly believe that's the way this industry can be. I truly believe you don't have to hate another shop to get your shop good. I actually believe that if all these shops started working together, not really saying make a network, but networking with each other, I believe a lot of bikes would get done. I believe a lot of people would be happy. And I also believe there would be a lot less cutthroat prices. And, well, this shop over here said they'd do it for 10 grand. Why do you want 20? I just believe it would be better. But I don't want to get off on a tangent. I don't want to get off on something else than what I actually started for. Aren't they supposed to sign the rules to know who all's actually in? Yes, they are. And these are getting scanned and put in there tonight, put into the group. You got to print them out, you got to sign them, and you got to give them back to me. That's part of the rules, man. Would y'all like me? I will read the rules right now. All right. Because Brian's asking me, check this out. Here are the actual rules for the 2025 All Texas Bagger Build Off. I've gone over it 3 or 4 times. I've checked it, made sure I got everything I am. If anybody hears something that they don't agree with in here, man, don't be a douche. Send me a message. Just send me a message saying, "Hey, man, I think this one's a little off. You might want to change that." All right, first rule. All builds officially start January 1st of 2025. It's a month behind us. We're good. Second rule, each builder must build a bagger, i.e. a Road King, a Street Glide, or a Road Glide style bike. Rule 3, you can start with a stock motorcycle like a Harley Davidson or a Metric. It doesn't matter. 4, you can also build your own frame from scratch. You can build your own frame. I don't care. 5, if you start with a previously built bagger, which means a bagger that was already out there, if you start with a previously built bagger, it cannot look the same as it was. There must be proof that you are completely starting over, before and after videos and photos. The reason I put that rule in there is because if someone sees they've got a 26-inch big wheel bagger they've been riding around on, one of the builders, they've been riding around on that for the last 4 or 5 years. They can take that bike and completely tear it down to the frame, start completely over. It can't use the same bags. It can't use the same wheels. It can't use any of that. It's got to be just like if you started with a brand new Harley. You got to take everything off, totally change it, totally customize it. And I put that rule in there because it's the same thing as starting with a stock Harley Davidson. So 6, you must submit video of the tear down and the complete rebuild duration. We're asking for 5-minute videos or less. Send those to the message group. Get with Earl. Earl will tell you exactly what he needs. Earl will tell you exactly where to send them, exactly how to do it. 7, you do not have to post any photos or videos of your build unless you want to during the build off. If you choose to post, please upload them to the grind page. Okay. The reason I say upload them to the grind page is because that's where everybody can see them. If you so choose to, you don't have to. Okay. All of the videos and the pictures sent to Earl for the documentary become property of me, the Grind Biker Build Off, and they're for promotional and documentary use only. I'm not going to take Powerhouse's logo or Bloodline's logo or Legacy's logo. I'm not going to take those logos and make money, like making t-shirts off of them. It's just the property for the documentary. Get over it. 9, your bagger must be completed and rideable by November 3rd, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the Wednesday right before Thursday of the rally. Motorcycle must be in riding condition at the time of the build-off, means you have to be able to ride it. 10, the build-off will be held in Galveston, Texas at the 2025 Lone Star Rally. 11, you must sign and return these rules as acknowledgement that you understand the rules and will abide by these rules for the duration of the 2025 All Texas Bagger Build-Off. 12, there will be 3 judges that will determine the winner of the build-off. 3 judges, not me, not me, not me. I'm not doing that. 13, each builder will be given 3 minutes to go over their bike with the judges before the actual judging begins, which means you will get to talk to the 3 judges and say, hey, man, I custom built this Canuter valve. Hey, man, I did this. Hey, man, check this out. You'll get 3 minutes to talk to them. You can get it all in there in 3 minutes, okay? This is a winner-take-all build-off competition. The winner-take-all means there's only going to be one winner. There is no first, second, third places or not like that. Is, how many ever entrants there are, there will be one winner. That's it. No participation trophies, no nothing like that. So, 15, the price will be announced the judging of the day. What I mean by the prize will be the prize, because we're looking for sponsors as we speak. And I want to give the sponsors as much time as they can to up the money so we can get as much money as we can. I can tell you right now today, the pot is literally up to $2,200 right now today. That's where it's at. That's the winner's pot. Okay. There is no guarantee there will be a documentary unless there is sufficient advertisement of this build-off. I can't guarantee there's going to be a documentary. All I can say is I would like to have all the video footage and all that stuff, so if we can get enough money, we'll have everything we need to do the documentary. 17, each builder is responsible for their own travel, lodging expenses, and motorcycle expenses involving the build-off. I'm not paying for hotels. I'm not paying for boots. I'm not paying gas money to get here. This is you want to participate, you pay. Okay. 18, good luck to all the builders for 2025 All Texas Bagger Build-Off. There's your rules. It's pretty clean, pretty cut and dry, pretty simple. And this is the judging criteria. This is the piece of paper that you will print out, sign your name, what style bike, and there it is. That's what they're going to judge you on. So if you see this, you print it out, hang it on your shop wall, you're going to know what they're going to judge you on. Just like that. They're going to know what you're going to be. You're going to know when you build the bike. They're going to look at that part. They're going to look at that part. They're going to look at that part. You have to build. You have to be creative. That's all there is to it. But you can't blame me and say, well, I didn't know what the judge was. I didn't know how they were going to do it. Oh, it's rigged. No, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. You have this. The judges will be there, 3 judges. Those 3 judges will do it. One of the judges is Chris Moose. He's already agreed to it. I'm still looking for 2 more. I will find 2 more judges, and that's the end of that. So, all right. Well, I would love. What's up, Billy Hudson? Daniel Roby's in the house. Matt McDade's in the house. Jeremy Allison. Steve Bright. Sean Wilborn. What's up, Red? I appreciate all you guys watching, man. It means so much to me. I'm not even reading all of the. I'm not reading all these comments. I'll get off on a tangent. It's freaking hilarious. But I will say this: I love the comments. I'm not gonna lie to you people. I love the comments. I will go back. I will read the comments. I see everybody. What's up, Rich Covey? Carl Bordner, Pedro the Engraver. Pedro, do me a favor. When you get a second, give me a call. I know you have my number. I need to talk to you about something. But anyway, again, try your best to just be nice. Try your best to be thankful and appreciative that God is allowing you to do what you do and blessing you with the business you have. Try to pay that forward, man. I guarantee you it will help you. Anyway, you guys go have a good week, and I will see you all next Thursday. One more thing. For all the builders out there, I know there's only 7 builders. Will you guys please get into the message board and please let me know, because I would like to interview you all. I would like to get you all on the show, pick your brains, find out why you want to do this, what you're supporting, what just, the whole thing. I want to advertise you guys. I want to push you guys forward. But anyway, you guys go have a great week, and I will talk to you all next week.